An organization that serves victims of rape and domestic violence in Corvallis put out a call to end domestic violence today.
KEZI 9 News reporter Rhoda Kraus is live in the studio tonight to tell us about new statistics CARDV revealed at this morning's fundraiser breakfast. Rhoda?
Renee and Brian, about 350 people packed into the CH2M Hill Alumni Center this morning at Oregon State University, all to raise money for the Center Against Rape and Domestic Violence. Not only did community leaders hear about this year's statistics from CARDV, but they also heard the importance of the nonprofit from a domestic violence survivor herself.
I came accustomed to being strangled and not being able to breathe and laying in bed at night staring at the ceiling wondering if he was going to come in and hurt me.
This is the voice of domestic violence.
Over the last 2 years, CARDV's hotline calls have increased 38%, which is a significant leap with only one telephone line.
Letitia Wilson's CARDV's executive director. She says last year advocates responded to more than 7,000 hotline calls in Linn and Benton counties. Right now, many other callers are trying to get help. Instead, they get this, a busy signal. But a recent grant will allow CARDV to fund another line with additional staff. Wilson says that line will be able to help more people like OSU student Rachel.
In the beginning, he swept me off my feet. It was Prince Charming. He was everything I wanted in a man.
Until the hitting started and the choking.
The amount of emotional abuse that I had experienced from him and the put downs and the name calling and the psychological roller coaster that I was on, I believed that all of this was my fault. I thought somehow I was doing something to make him mad enough to hurt me, and it was my fault and I could fix it.
The audience carefully listened as Rachel told them how she got in touch with CARDV, eventually called police, and was able to safely leave the relationship.
Rachel is back, and I'm here fighting. I am here to stand up for women all across the world, that you are valuable, you mean something. And the beginning to fight domestic violence starts with your voice, and CARDV gave me my voice back.
CARDV says the majority of survivors they serve are from Linn County, even though their shelters are only in Corvallis. That will change with a new grant allowing the center to eventually open one in Linn County as well. Live in the studio, Rhoda Kraus, KEZI 9 News.